Remember those days of waiting? Well, those days are finally. Welcome to the ones that provide you with gaming news, gaming reviews, and all the entertainment you need to get you through your day. We are the Coast to Coast Gaming Central.
Welcome to episode 9 of Coast to Coast Gaming Central podcast. I'm your host, MKGUY. 2 months and a week, we've made it. You know how that goes. We're a little short on staff this week, but as you know, Monte, Mr. Money, they're both in school still, and, finals and all that stuff. Maybe one of them will stop in during this podcast, who knows. Also, I think he's going to become a regular on the podcast, but Project X95, who was on the show last week, he'll probably be stopping in. If not this week, he'll definitely be here next week probably as well. Now that I got that out the way, let's talk about the people that are here. So, of course, I'm here. Also with me, I got my boy Michael Watkins, a.k.a. Crazy Kid.
Hello.
Got my boy K-Lyric Corrigan. How we all doing? Got my boy Boost Dust Boss Dre.
Yo.
And I got the cameraman Boss Dre Gaming.
Yo.
Hello. So we're here. We're here this week. I know last week we said we're going to start doing podcasts earlier in the week, and we're doing this on the day we always do it on. But it's okay. We're figuring some things out. We got some new schedules and stuff like that. We'll get it figured out. However, this week, the blessing in disguise, we're doing it late because there's been a shitload of stuff that's happened across all video game companies, to be honest. So, this is a really cool week. I guess we'll dive right into the headlines. So, we're recording this on Wednesday, which is the 30th of April. So, we might as well just talk about the big story of today, which is the PS4 system update.
Sure.
Yeah. So what is this, update 1.70? Is that what they're calling it?
Yep.
Yeah. All right,
1.7.
Yep, 1.7. All right, so the biggest feature they added on, there's a lot of features that they really added on, to be honest, but ShareFactory. Now, I haven't been on ShareFactory yet myself. Boost has, so Boost, if you would like to take the floor and explain it, that would be much appreciated.
This ShareFactory. Wow. As you can see here, if you're watching the video, watching the podcast, that is, you got themes. You can use different type of themes they have here to transition your videos. You can edit. You can add stickers. You can do. You can put music. You can port music from USB into ShareFactory and edit it and whatnot.
It's real easy.
But they need to implement more on it because there's this clip I wanted to stretch out, as in put in a slow motion, but I couldn't do that. If you're listening, Sony, please implement something like that into it. But I like it. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Pretty easy to use as well.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to use. You can export your videos, put it on the USB, and go and post it on YouTube or whatever you want to do. But they really do need to implement also exporting to YouTube. I need that, but
yeah, they also need to. They should also allow us to broadcast on YouTube as well.
Yeah,
I'm sure that'll come.
It has to come eventually, unless Microsoft has some sort of a deal with YouTube, which is why Sony can get it.
Yeah.
Maybe I should do some digging on that. Maybe that is why they don't have it.
Right here.
Well, we'll get back to you on that in the next podcast.
I'll probably find nothing on it. I'm pretty sure we would have heard about it by now. But hey,
yeah,
I will use all the power I have.
I will be posting a short sample clip that I edited and made and whatnot.
Also,
just look out for it on the website.
Also, another cool thing added, when you broadcast on PS4, there's now a new option for the streaming. You have your low, medium, high, best, and then there's best HD, which is cool. Now we can finally broadcast. I think it's 720p, but it's still really cool. We can finally broadcast in HD. Of course, your internet connection. Probably, to be honest, if you're not on wired, you're probably best to still not do HD. But From what I hear, I
Unless you have a
broadcasted
decent
Spider-Man.
wireless.
Yeah, I was broadcasting the Amazing Spider-Man 2, and then Crazy and Boost got on there.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry for cutting you off. I just now found out you could broadcast the ShareFactory. Huh?
Yeah, because it's an application, just like the freaking camera thingy they have.
I could see people doing maybe some tutorials.
I'm running out of space as well.
Yeah, it's tutorials.
Games.
Online.
So I got it. So people are going to share themselves having sex on the freaking playroom.
And they're going to edit it.
And then they'll broadcast the footage. They'll live stream them.
They added a report about it now for live from PlayStation. So.
Yo, they got an explosion transition though. Like boom.
No. Welcome to the wall of PlayStation, ladies and gentlemen.
I honestly need to get on Twitch more on the sex box more. I call it the sex box, ladies and gentlemen, because if I say Xbox, it'll listen to me and do things.
And do things.
Like, I have the option to turn it off, but I don't want to turn it off because then one day I'm going to come in and I'm going to start saying, like, Xbox on, and then it won't turn on and I'll get mad. So, yeah.
The words of a lazy American. My God.
Yeah. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, in case I didn't mention it last podcast, I did break down and purchase an Xbox One. So.
How could you betray us, Sony? How could you?
Well, I just wanted the achievement of walking into GameStop and being able to, and when they ask if they can help me find anything, I can just tell them I own.
Imagine if they did had an achievement like that, knowing they have like TV achievements and whatnot, like use applications. Like, imagine if they had some real life achievements, like you just walked a mile. Here's an achievement.
Well, Nintendo sort of has that. What We Fit You, and they give you that. What is it called? The thing that like counts how many like miles and stuff you walk.
The balance board?
No, not the balance board. The thing you carry with you, and it tells you like how many miles you walk and all that stuff.
Well, 3DS does that.
Yeah, the 3DS does that too. But yeah, We Fit You. What do they call, like pedometers or whatever? Yeah, those whatever those things are called. Like the We Fit You, it gives you a goal, and if you walk that goal, and like when you sync it back up to the We Fit You, it reads it, and then it gives you like rewards based off of that. Like,
Do I get a free game?
No, in-game rewards. They need achievements there. But yeah, so
shut up, Corgan.
Back to the system update. There's also been some slight changes to the actual interface of the PS4 as well. Example, there's actually a gallery that you can view all of your screenshots and stuff now.
So you don't gotta go to settings and go to photos.
No, actually it's at the front. You can, it's right here at the home page.
No, Corgan said, so now you don't have to go to settings.
Oh, you don't have to. Okay.
Yeah, so you go to...
And another thing, I don't want to cut you off there again, MK, but it just happened on my screen. But now you see when people join parties. Notifications have been switched up as well.
Oh yeah,
I need to turn that off.
The notifications were really switched. No, I don't think you can turn that off.
No, you can. I'm about to do it right now.
Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna embrace this system for what they want me to embrace it.
Embrace the system.
What they need to put in here is when people sign in. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Instead of telling me when. I guess that's another way of. I'm just guessing that's another way of telling you that people are signing in, that they're joining a party. That he signed in. Or she signed in. But that's stupid, though.
Well, I mean, I don't have any friends on the Xbox, but, that does tell you when people sign in now with one of the updates. Funny thing is, I've added everyone that I know that had one on the 360, and, like, you can friend up with them, and the option's there to even join a party with them. But, anyone I know with a 360, they're, like, not on it. So, I can't really try. I have to wait till Monday gets home. Well, he gets on his 360 to test that out. But stuff.
Apparently it don't work. It's just there. Yeah.
Oh. I guess I'll just try it anyway.
But anyway, so yep, they got
back to the update, yeah.
So they had quite a few things.
Yeah. Capture gallery, obviously, that's there now. They really updated notifications on all PlayStation, like even the PlayStation mobile app. Like it sends if someone sends you a message, it'll push through your phone now. So if you really want to bug your PSN buddy and you know they have the PlayStation app, they'll get the message.
Yeah.
So
we're still waiting on that pause download button. Sony.
We are still waiting on that pause download button. I mean, there's lots of little hidden features in this update too. Really a whole lot that we really don't have to all get into. Like stuff like when you're in a party, there's a meter where now you can adjust how much is the party audio you hear and how much is the game audio you hear.
It's also easier to invite people to a party.
They've also added in the feature now where you can lower or dim the light on your controller to save battery life.
Yep, you can dim the light on your controller.
Yeah.
I still don't know how to do it.
You hold the button, and then you go to adjust devices.
I just went to settings.
Oh, that's a lot of work. You hold the button to adjust devices. Remember, we're Americans over here, crazy. We don't like doing so much work.
I forgot about the adjust device.
Oh yeah, I see it. Brightness still sharp 4 light bar. Cool.
Yeah.
To be honest, the dim still really doesn't dim it down too much.
Nah, makes it less bright, but it's still there.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. I was one of those people that really complained about it. But
yeah.
Hey, like, it kind of makes the controller look better too with it dimmed. Like it looks cooler,
more sexy.
All right, I ain't actually
more slim and sexy. Made for Rexy.
Sexy Rexy.
Sexy Rexy.
All right, moving on.
You guys are going off course.
Before we start talking about football.
Really quickly here, because I just saw it come up. I'm just going to change topic real quick. Hellraid is coming to both Xbox One and PS4. Hellraid is an upcoming co-op slasher from Techland. It will now release on current generation consoles. Quote from them, now that we can go to next-gen platforms, it pulls in the quality of consoles that we have on PC. It removes all the limits we've had, which is important because it brings us a new engine for animations and AI performance. They also pointed out that one of Hellraid's modes, Arena, will benefit immensely from the newly available horsepower. It floods players with hordes of enemies and additional bandwidth will let the waves of enemies behave more intelligently. This game was revealed in 2013. It was announced for 360, PS3, and PC. After extensive playtesting, Techland postponed Hellraid to 2014 to redo the combat system, now moving it up to a next-gen game. And then, of course, you can hit up YouTube, IGN, Boost, if you would, please post a link to it on YouTube or anything like that. But just check out the video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quick question.
What's up?
Am I supposed to be happy for that news? I don't know.
Well,
all right.
Hellraid was a pretty popular game on PC.
Well.
And you were just talking about a Streets of Rage game earlier, right? This is pretty much the
equivalent. No, that's all right. No, yeah.
So check out the trailer if you haven't heard of Hellraid. I actually have. The game looks really cool. And it'll be one of those games to keep an eye out on, especially this fall where there's a lot of stuff getting delayed. And yeah. So check that out. So I just thought I would bring that up real quick because they did just bring it up. Also, some news that came out today. The silence was finally broken from BioWare. They said Mass Effect 4 is in the middle of its development.
No.
I'm assuming a full update's going to be coming at E3. That clearly means the game probably, if it's in the middle of development now, it probably won't release until at the earliest next spring.
Probably.
Maybe even next fall.
Yeah, I'm totally okay with that.
But
no.
The fact that they came out and said that only about a day or two after the leak of the Mass Effect trilogy on next gen, that almost like confirms it.
Yeah. I mean, Dragon Age is popular, but Mass Effect was definitely the much more popular game.
I'm almost positive that there's going to be some sort of way to where there has to be some incentive to make people buy the trilogy, right? So I'm sure Mass Effect 4 is probably gonna be able to use the save file from the trilogy to continue it on. I'm guessing.
Yep, of some sort. Because back when Mass Effect 3 did come out, that dude, I can't remember who he was, but it was a BioWare employee, and he just told people to hold on to their Mass Effect 3 saves files anyway.
Yeah, which is strange.
Now, granted, that was back on PS3, but he was probably talking about PC.
Probably PC. Unless they did some combo with PS3 where you upload your data to the cloud on your PS3 and then maybe
they could do something like that. Or they could do what they're doing with Dragon Age and have that Dragon's Keep thing where people just like go on there and pretty much make the big choices and then transfer that data over to the next gen system. So
I just think that just gives you a bigger incentive to pick up the trilogy on next gen, especially if you never played the series as a whole. Like me, I've gotten about halfway through Mass Effect 3 on Wii U. It's like, I get it, I understand everything that's going on, but like the comic book explains stuff a lot, but still, it's not the same.
I mean, it's trying to explain full games worth of story.
Yeah. Now, granted, that game looks phenomenal on Wii U. That's probably the best looking version out until the PS4 version does come out. But, gamepad features are really cool in that game, too. But I'll tell you about that later, Corey. That's not later.
Yes.
Anyway.
Right now we're on news, so.
Yes, we're on news. So, yeah, Mass Effect 4 is confirmed to finally be, I'm pretty sure we all knew it was in development, but it's halfway done, for all
Corgan did it that time.
That's another year or so.
That is good to know.
Yeah, in today's day and age, halfway in development, that's probably easily another year they need on that game. But still, it's nice to know that it's in the works.
Mm-hmm.
And that does really confirm the trilogy, I'll be honest.
Yeah, pretty much.
And DriveClub has a release date. Finally.
Yeah.
DriveClub, the game that we've all been waiting for since launch? Yeah,
No.
that game? Yeah. But yeah, DriveClub, it finally does release. When does it come out? It comes out in October.
October 8th.
It comes out October 7th in North America, October 8th in Europe.
Oh, that was the Europe. Oh, okay. That was the European.
And October 10th in the UK.
Dang.
Also, we will still get the Plus Edition, which apparently is pretty much a portion of the full game. But you can still earn trophies and play online and all that stuff. It's more like an oversight. I guess the Plus version of DriveClub is almost like the ground zeros to Phantom Pain. I think that's a fair.
Yeah, now, the Plus version of DriveClub is basically you gotta work hard for what you want to get. That's how I think about it. Like if you get the full game, everything's gonna be right there. Like you can do this, that. You get a full open.
Initially, that's what it was going to be, but they've had an extra year development, and there's tons more shit on the game now. And they pretty much just said like literally, like they cut you off at a certain point in the single player on the Plus version, pretty much.
That's bogus.
Well, I mean, because now Sony's depending on that game to help drive some sales this fall, so there's no way they're going to give us the whole game for free.
Hold on, but let's say I have Plus. Can I get a discount at least? Like, if I want to buy the full game, discount?
Probably not. Again, Sony all they have is the order. There's nothing else. The order and DriveClub, so I'm pretty sure. The Plus version is just a way to get. Yeah, the Plus version is just going to it's a way to get everybody introduced to the game, and if it's good enough, then the thought is people will go buy it. In a way, that is a really good idea, but...
Yeah, because I really don't see the hook of it from the trailers, anyway. It still just looks like a generic...
And also, they got remember, Sony also got The Last of Us in 1080p.
But that's probably coming out this summer.
Yeah, but that's not that's not like a That's more of a.
That's gonna drive sales though.
That's
That's
gonna drive
true.
sales. Yeah. That yeah, but
I know a
that's not
guy
gonna
on
be a major.
PS3 who owns that game. That is going to buy a PS4 just to play it again on a PS4.
That's true, but The Last of Us Remastered, that's more of a we're going to make money off people that already have a PS4 game rather than, drive system sales with it.
I don't know.
You'll be
a lot
surprised.
of people that are thinking of which next-gen console to get, that's going to be a definite help for them.
Yeah, because everyone. There's a guy at my job even. He doesn't play PlayStation platforms, but even he was like, I've heard The Last of Us is incredible. And I was like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
that it was.
He's still getting an Xbox. He says he likes their games, but I still don't understand because he's a Nintendo guy. But anyway,
each their own.
Yeah, that's true. To be honest, I think that pretty much covers Sony's side of the news.
You talking about that? It's kind of weird of seeing somebody have a Nintendo system and a Microsoft system. I'm used to seeing people have a Nintendo and Sony. But
I know.
It doesn't seem right. Unless you're gonna get all three.
I guess he's thinking for his Japanese fix, he's got that Nintendo. Then for his shooter fix, he's got that Microsoft.
Which makes sense. Well, he said he went right from the N64 to the original Xbox, and he sort of just, he stuck with them throughout. So I'm not gonna understand that allegiance combo, but
I took that some type of leap too, but then I went back to the PlayStation. I went to the PlayStation. So
for me, I was always a PlayStation kid. Well, I was a Sega kid, but then when they died,
I went from Sega to Nintendo to Sony again, and then just recently went back to Nintendo for this new generation.
I love all of them. I'll be honest. It's just they don't. Microsoft just appeals to me less than the other ones half the time. Well, actually, more than half. But that still gives them credit. They do they'll drop a phenomenal game every once in a while that demands attention. That's for sure. But
again, we're getting off topic.
We are getting off topic.
Back to the
since we are talking about Microsoft real quick, we might as well head over there to their side of the news. The Xbox original TV series will be coming out this year.
Yeah.
What they say about 8 shows, something like that.
Yeah.
that's right. I remember hearing about that.
Woohoo!
They talked about it at E3 last year. They spent a good 15-20 minutes talking about it. But I think the very first show they're launching is the Halo series, of course.
Yeah.
Which is obviously just huge hype to build up to the Halo game releasing.
It's a good idea.
Also, Quantic Break, that game is going to have its own TV show that goes hand in hand with the game, which I'm still curious to see how it's going to work out. But
yeah.
If there's any studio that can definitely tell a good story, it's Remedy. Other than that, so
that is true.
We'll see. I'm only gonna get on there because I can get achievements watching TV. I don't know.
The true trophy achievement right here.
They'll never learn.
Also, in a weird change of events, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 released digitally on the Xbox yesterday.
That is a really weird story that happened with that game on the Xbox.
Yeah, the game released digitally on the Xbox yesterday. However, it is not released on retail until July 2nd. Don't really know what happened with that.
Wasn't it supposed to be canceled originally or something?
Yeah, first it was that, and it was just delayed.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the shit just released on launch date. Digital. But for some reason, it's not on the disc for another 2 months.
Yeah. I guess those people who wanted their Spider-Man tickets didn't get it on the Xbox One this Tuesday.
That is really unfortunate. I got my Spider-Man tickets.
Yeah,
but I will say, so far from what I've played in the game, I'm very happy I did purchase that game. Because that is actually, gameplay-wise, Really fun game.
Really
Graphically, looks like a piece of shit, but gameplay-wise, here's the weird thing about it. The character models, like the main character models, they look actually good. They're passable for
because I was watching it online from PlayStation. They look really good on there. What I was seeing, like.
Yeah, like character model-wise, like it's I would say it's passable as like a PS4 launch game. When you're in action, everything looks good. It's just like the buildings. Like the buildings are just very bland. It's almost like the park.
Yeah, that won't bother me anyway. I'm not a graphic person. I'm more gameplay-wise anyway. So.
But I'm just saying, like it looks like a PS3 game that released like 4 years ago.
I'm a graphics person. 1080p all day.
Bonus. I'd rather have gameplay over graphics.
Yeah, so
1080p all day.
And by the way, Bruce, to answer your question, yes, the game does display a native 1080p.
Ah, crap.
Oh, crap.
Well, no, because last week there was some
Not
report where
1080p.
people were wondering if apparently they failed and said the game displayed in 720p, but on the box it says 1080p. So.
No.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't going. It's upscaled. I ain't going.
It's 1080p according to them.
Nah, that ain't native 1080p.
Since I brought up Spider-Man really quickly, this week was a sort of a big week in video game launches. You had Amazing Spider-Man 2 releasing on everything: PC, PS3, 360, Xbox One digitally, PS4, Wii U, 3DS. Came out on everything.
Yeah.
Except for Vita. Kirby Triple Deluxe released this week. I'm a big fan of Kirby games. This one's getting some...
So is Corgan on the inside.
Corgan's actually never played a Kirby game, right, Corgan?
Yeah. Nope, I have not.
I need to get you on that somehow. Yeah, that's your next Wii mission. Epic Yarn, because that game was really beast.
Nope, my next Wii mission is Super Mario Galaxy 2, I told you.
Oh, okay, well, after that one. See, I got a list.
You got a list?
Yeah, I got a list. And then both of us is hitting up Xenoblade. I'm gonna wait until your GameStop has a copy.
You might be waiting for a while, my friend.
I'll buy one of the copies here and then send it to you. There you go.
That would be impressive if you would actually go through all that trouble, but
A gift from MK.
There you go.
Yeah, so Kirby Triple Deluxe releases. Mario Golf releases this Friday.
Yeah.
That game is fucking fun.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's fucking fun. There's no other way to go about it. That game is just really fun. Like, I love Hot Shots Golf on Vita. I still do. By the way, you can get the PS3 version of that game this week for $5. So
there you go.
But man, Mario Golf is just Boost, when you get a 3DS, no lie, when you get a 3DS, so I'm pretty sure when you do,
I'm telling you, I might get the rest of my systems this summer.
This summer?
Are you gonna get one in time for when Smash Brothers releases on it?
When Smash Brothers come out?
Like June 14th?
Probably.
But when you pick up Smash Brothers, will it get that Mario Golf World Tour as well? So yeah, that released. Child of Light released on everything: PS3, 360, Xbox One, PS4, Wii U, PC. That game's getting rave reviews. Actually,
the only thing I heard that seems to be a common complaint is the rhyming feels a little annoying in the dialogue. And that's about it.
Yeah, I've heard that too. Sometimes people say like the rhyming seems forced, but
other than that,
I get what they were.
I'm downloading it right now. I'm ready. I will play it as soon as I can.
Yeah, me too. Like I said, I'm on the Spider-Man phase, but as soon as that,
I'll probably be playing some Child of Light tonight, probably.
You know what, Corey? When I get home from work tonight, I'm hopping on Child of Light.
There you go.
There we go. Also, that released this week was Daylight. Pretty much a game very similar to Outlast from Atlas. You know, it's a creepy horror game. You know, all you have is a cell phone. Pretty cool. If you have PlayStation, it's only released on PS4 and PC. If you have Plus, you know, it's the game costs $9. So I mean, you really can't go wrong if you want to give it a shot. Because at the end of the day, I would rather pay $9 to get something a shot than $60. But
it's true.
The game, from what I've seen, the early reviews were decent to good, and then some later reviews came out that said the game is bad, very repetitive. I have the game myself because I enjoyed Outlast myself, which also got some mixed reviews. So whenever I see stuff like that, my saying is just give it a shot yourself, see what you think about it.
Where's that demo?
There is no demo. Seems like demos are something that people just don't do anymore. I didn't know, but apparently they actually have to. It actually costs money to produce a demo for games. That's why they don't do them anymore.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, maybe also
people were
buying the actual game. They don't like the demo.
Yeah, because people were asking, like for instance, like people were asking for like a Watch Dogs demo, and they said
I can't see that
they
happening.
can't do a Watch Dogs demo because it costs a lot of money, and Ubisoft sort of already gave them $100 million for the engine for that game.
Whoa. Well, they're gonna make that back though, so that's no problem. They definitely making that back.
Yeah, you guys didn't know that? Yeah, the engine used for Watch Dogs cost $100 million.
I won't be surprised. I seriously won't be surprised if like it outsells GTA 5 sales for like one day. Like I won't be surprised at that.
Man. I mean, GTA, they made that money back in pre-order, so.
Yeah.
And for any PC fans, they're definitely going to be getting it probably.
Oh yeah, I guarantee Watch Dogs is going to sell like crazy on PC, especially since GTA never came out on there yet.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can actually get GTA 5 on PC. Actually, I've seen it on YouTube. I don't know how they done it.
It's a pirated version then.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, you know, like, it's not like the full-blown PC version. But,
so
it must be so nasty.
Yeah, people are waiting for the PC version with those PC graphics on GTA, you know, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But,
if you saw the graphics for Watch Dogs on PC on a fully realized, like, super high-rig PC, that game does look absolutely, like, jaw-dropping.
Graphic.
It's 1080p.
The thing is, like,
I'm not even a graphics hoe, but I gotta say that game does look pretty.
I mean, we could all say we're not graphics hoes, and we probably aren't. But at the end of the day, the games we love, they got some beast graphics. Admit it.
Yeah,
that is true.
They have gameplay though. Like, yeah, you can have graphics, but what is a game without gameplay? The game's just gonna look beautiful. That's
true, but you know, in today's day and age, games won't sell if they look bad.
Yeah.
So that's why they, like, for instance, like.
Well, then again, you got a Flappy Bird. Oh.
Yeah, that's true, but that's different though.
I know.
Plus, that game is free.
Yeah, I know. But then Angry Birds, I don't know how that shit still sells. Crazy.
Because it's Angry Birds. And then there's like Minecraft. So I guess it just if you're charging a full $60. The process, the thought process is it has to be fun and it has to look good. Because if it doesn't, then people will just can it, pretty much.
Like, I'm spending my $60 for this? Nah.
But hey, some games can like but they don't have to have like Watch Dogs realistic graphics like Rayman.
Yeah, they don't
Legends.
have to have like insane graphics. Yeah, you can have like also you can have graphics, but.
It is what it is. Moving on to the Nintendo side of things, they have also had a quite eventful few days. Let's see, where do we want to start at with these dudes?
Dumbass Nintendo.
Let's start with this news. Nintendo will not be having an E3 press conference again this year.
Dumbasses,
hey now. Well, now let's not pan them. They're having a digital event.
What if I got no internet that day? What if I got no internet? Yo, what if I got a computer? Yo,
They are having a digital event and a Smash Brothers tournament. So
there you go.
yeah,
Nintendo laying down the law.
Nintendo is letting everybody know how idiotic Iwata is.
And he's gonna bring that digital event directly to you. Possibly, if he's still in office.
I mean, the least
Internet is required.
The least
Hey guys,
they can do is
but internet is required.
The least they can do is save us all the hassle of going on websites and stuff and just stream it directly off the eShop. No.
That'd be nice, but they
Actually, they
ain't
did last year at E3. What they did after they ran its course live, then it was like directly in the store right after that, and then you could pick and choose which trailers you wanted to watch. I mean, that's cool, but still, they should. You know, it would have been more like, assuming they're going to show the new Zelda game, like, wouldn't it be much more epic to show it on a stage?
Yeah, it would,
but maybe their thought process is if they don't do a press conference, that means that it can't fail, so people can't see something unprepared.
Yeah, I think that also does kind of send a bad message to people though too, because it kind of like because now they can do takes over and over and over and over and over again if a game fails.
Yeah, and here's the weird thing though. Like last year, even though they didn't have a press conference, all the games they showed were on the show floor. So it's like, if you're not afraid to hide it from the people there, why not just do a press conference?
They must just want to really save that money on that stage performance. That's the only thing I can think of, honestly. But
who knows? There was also a rumor going out that I saw yesterday that it was on Nintendo's E3 page, and then it got removed immediately. So like they had mentioned something about a new system, and then everybody just went haywire. Myself personally, matter of fact, 100% positive it's not a new system. It's probably just a new version of the Wii U. That's all.
A slimmer one.
Yeah, probably like one that comes, like the highest amount of space you can get is 32 gigs. Maybe they have one that comes.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd be pissed out of my mind if they announce a new system now after I just bought my Wii U.
Yeah, and there's no way. For one, they're not that stupid enough to announce a new system when they're just now putting out Mario Kart and Smash Brothers on Wii U.
Right.
I don't think they need a new system right now. Anyway, I think the Wii U is doing fine.
People are just jumping the gun on Nintendo.
They really are.
Like they're just they're like, well, PS4 came out and blowing everybody out the water, but they got to realize
a lot of people were just waiting until they saw all three systems out and what the overall consensus is on each of the three systems before they make their.
Right now, the consensus is on PS4, most power, a lot of digital games, a lot of good games coming. Wii U, your typical Nintendo, a lot of good games, less power than the other two, but it still has a lot of good games. But it still holds its own in its HD. And then Microsoft, the power it's there, but it's not being used.
But they do got your shooters.
They have your shooter fix. They have your Halo. They got it has out of all of them that has like the most features. And then that kind of stuff. In terms of like sales wise, PS4 took off. Wii U is still in second place. Microsoft is still in third place. So we'll see. But like for Nintendo to still be in second place, it's like, why would they have to release a new system? Like, it's not like they're dead.
Yeah, I agree.
Like if PS4 ends up being this generation's Wii, then the Wii U can still have to be last generation's PS3, right? But we'll see what happens.
I just now found out there's another hidden feature that the PS4 added. You can finally use your DualShock 4 while remote play. Yes.
Really?
Yes, you can now. Yes.
They did not make
so you can play remote play while using your DualShock 4?
And just use your Vita as a screen. And that's it.
Yep.
That's actually really cool because I have one of the Vita cradles.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, if you got like a Vita cradle or something like that, that's perfect.
Yeah, because the Vita cradle
all
charges
around
it
the
when it's
house.
on there, and then you can just play the game. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, all right.
Know what that means. I'm about
Shout out
to get
to
it in.
Yeah, shout out to Nintendo for, not having a press conference. Now, on the flip side of that, Mario Kart 8 does come out. We're actually literally exactly a month away from today, actually. We're really getting close to it now. Watch Dogs releases in 27 days from now. It's getting kind of crazy.
The end of May is going to be a good day. Good day.
Yep.
Or a good week. Good time,
Week,
I mean.
Yeah. Mario Kart 8 releases. The Mario Kart 8 bundle had already been announced for the UK. Crazy kid needs to get on that. But if they announced the North American Wii U Mario Kart 8 bundle here, it comes with pretty much everything the UK one does. It just has like a different box.
Oh, they announced it over there now.
Yeah, they announced it today. And then they confirmed that anyone that gets a copy of Mario Kart 8, so whether you get the bundle or if you already have a Wii U and you just purchase a copy of the game, if you register it to your Club Nintendo account, you'll get a choice of 4 games to download digitally for free. You'll get a choice of New Super Mario Bros. U, good game. Zelda Wind Waker HD, good game. Pikmin 3, good game. Or Wii Party U, good game depending on if you have kids. Either way.
Or friends that want to play with you.
Yeah, so.
Like Johnny from off the street.
So if you get the Mario Kart bundle or if you just get Mario Kart itself in general, you register your game to your Club Nintendo account and you can download a full high-praised Nintendo game for Wii U.
And you forgot one more thing.
If you pre-order it at Best Buy,
yes.
If you pre-order Mario Kart at Best Buy and pick it up, this will be, for one, this is for our American listeners, if we have anyone from Crazy's Land listening to us. If you pre-order the game at Best Buy, you will get $10 in real gas money.
Woo!
I think I'm going to pre-order that game at Best Buy.
Genius.
Get some gas money. And also get a free download of the Wii U game.
They'll probably pay for my
really quickly,
2N back from Best Buy.
my question really quickly I want to ask is, Corgan, when you pick up Mario Kart 8, what's going to be your digital game you decide to download? Will it be new? Well, you already have Mario, so will it be Wind Waker HD, Pikmin 3, or Wii Party U, or are you still deciding?
I'm probably leaning most towards Wind Waker. Pikmin 3 would be a second one. Wii Party U, I don't really have too many friends over to play too many party games anyway. I usually go over to their house to play it, so I don't think I'm going to get that.
All right, Boost,
so,
when you pick up your copy of Mario Kart 8, what's going to be the game that you choose to download? I know you already have Mario as well, so Wind Waker HD, Pikmin 3, or Wii Party U?
Wind Waker HD, because I need to get more into like Zelda. Yeah.
Honestly, that's a smart decision because for anyone that hasn't got into Zelda, Wind Waker is a good way to get into it. And then
a lot of people love Wind Waker. So
that'll expose people to Zelda, and then when they show the new one at E3, it's a win-win. But, crazy if you decide to get the Wii U Mario Kart bundle, what would be your Wii U game you choose to download with it? New Super Mario Bros. U, Zelda?
Sure. I'll probably end up getting Mario.
He would get Mario. That's a good game to pick. However, I will say, if you want to purchase a Mario game, definitely pick up Super Mario 3D World.
Indeed.
Yeah.
That's what sold me on the Wii U.
Yeah. The one that you can download, that sold me to Wii U at launch. That's like crazy. So the one you can download, that's like one of the old school Mario games, like a left or right Mario game. It's a good game, but if you really want to see like some crazy new ideas and everything, definitely pick up Super Mario 3D World if you go to Wii U. That's one of those games. If you purchase that system, that's one of those games you don't have a choice.
It is quite good.
Yeah. So the Wii U
One
has
last little bit of Nintendo news, though, by the way. I heard that they're supposedly adding a few more old Wii games to the Nintendo Select program. And I heard Super Mario Galaxy 2 is one of them. I think I saw Mario Party 9 was one of them, and I think there was one more. I can't remember what it was.
was Donkey Kong Country Returns.
No, it was something else. It was a weird one. I didn't really. I can't remember. I was mostly just focusing on the Galaxy 2.
Yeah, cool. So Nintendo, they do have some good things coming. We'll see with them. But so E3's disappointment. However, I'm pretty sure games-wise and stuff, it's still going to be fantastic from them. It's just sort of disappointing it won't be in a press conference format. So I'm sure there's going to be plenty of Nintendo stuff to talk about in E3.
It's going to be digital, to where I got to use my bandwidth.
It will be bought digitally. Oh yeah.
Yep. In event format, because it's not a direct. Yeah.
Whatever the hell that means.
That's bogus.
How much more time you got?
10.
10 minutes? All right.
Yep.
Also releasing like next week. Next week, the Borderlands 2 PlayStation Vita bundle releases as well, and Borderlands 2 releases on Vita next week. That's pretty cool. For anyone that hasn't played Borderlands or wants to get into it, or wants a Vita and wants a reason to get into it, that kind of stuff. It's also going to be It's also going to be the new Slim Vita that releases with it, so that's cool. Actually, us original Vita owners, our Vitas are going to be sort of missing in action once all of them, the ones that are on the shelf now, once those all go, the only Vitas out are going to be the Slim.
My white Vita from Assassin's Creed.
So the only difference is this one uses OLED and the other one uses LCD. And I'm pretty sure it's not that big of a difference.
It still looks good, but it
sucks.
doesn't look as good as the old one.
Yeah, like it still looks like because this one the screen is so, for instance, like if you have a fingerprint on your screen, this screen is so kick ass it like shines through it and you don't even see it. So if you're fearful of your Vita breaking or something, anything like that, and you want an original Vita, you might want to pick up one of the original Vitas like now.
Yep.
If you don't do that, then your chances are I'm pretty sure you'll always be able to find them on Amazon, but.
Yeah, but
it's just like the original. It's just like the original 3DS. You can only really buy the 2DS or the XL right now. So,
yeah,
kind of weird how they do that. They put out the system and then, like, remember it was the GBA. Like once the SP came out, the GBA just died.
Yeah.
So, handhelds, those are a weird market. It's the exact same system, but since this one does a little bit more cooler stuff, we're just gonna oust the original version.
Yeah. Well, there's no point in
What
making
other cooler stuff can the Slim do? Like, it's the same exact thing.
Well, it has internal memory now.
Better battery power on it.
Yep, better battery power. It comes with what, 2 gigs of memory?
Yeah, something like that.
Yep.
It's also a little lighter than the older one.
Lighter. Yep, the touchpad in the back doesn't take up the entire back, so you can hold it more comfortably without messing up the game.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
That's about it. But,
yeah.
So basically what you're telling me is that we're test subjects, right? We buy the first one, and then...
but at least we can say we got that beast screen on ours, though.
Yeah, we got the best screen.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, the LCD one I'm sure looks great, but, after experience...
It not look as good as this one. Yeah.
Yeah. In a way, I want to like...
My Vita is my favorite system to watch YouTube on, honestly.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
me too.
It just looks really pretty on it.
Yeah. Netflix as well. Crackle.
Yep.
Watching videos on the Vitas is fantastic. And with that, Booth, I turn it over to you, to your favorite section of the week.
What have you been playing this week?
Hold on. Before we do
Crazy.
this, though, I want to add something real quick to do with Rockstar Games. I don't know if you heard about GameSpy. GameSpy is closing, so basically, GameSpy has announced that their hosted services will no longer be provided as of May the 31st, 2014.
Hey, Crazy, speak up a little bit.
That means, hold up. So basically, that means that previous GTA title features are going to be affected. I have a list here on which features will be affected and won't be affected, like multiplayer and social club. So I don't know if you want me to read them out, 'cause it's quite a little bit list.
Just hit the biggest title.
Well, I mean, the only one that really is going away, like the online multiplayer gameplay, is Midnight Club LA, but that's for PlayStation 3 only.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have it on the PlayStation 3, you won't be able to play that online no more. Max Payne 3 is being removed for Mac version only. That's the multiplayer gameplay, so you can't play online.
Hold on, only for the Mac version?
Yeah, only for the Mac version.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, that's dirty.
They had good thing I didn't buy a Mac.
Like social club features are being removed and all that kind of stuff. But like Red Dead. Yeah, this quite a bit.
Thanks a lot, GameSpy.
I know. Thanks a lot for them shitty years of shitty service.
Well, they also had those servers for Mortal Kombat on PS3, and well.
Yeah, I don't know if I know.
I don't think they use GameSpy on the Vita. You could tell.
I don't think they did either. If it was, I mean, if it's as better as it was on the Vita as you say it is, they couldn't have.
Yeah, it's much better on the Vita.
Game was one of the nastiest online fighters I ever played.
Shitty ass GameSpy. God.
Thank you, Crazy. I totally forgot about that, to be honest.
It's quite a more stuff, but it's a bit too much to get through. And another time got left anyway, so I guess Boosh, you can put a link in the description. I'll send the link to you so that you can check it out.
Yes, thank you, sir.
There you go.
Absolutely, abrupted.
This guy.
So, what have you been playing this week, Crazy? Kid?
Well, they're the same really, just GTA and DriveClub 2 really. That's about it.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
I will be playing
MK go last, by the way. Corgan, what have you been playing this week?
Well, I finished up a few of my Nintendo games. I finished up Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. And I finished up Fire Emblem Awakening on the 3DS. So now I'm playing Pokemon X on the 3DS. The Last of Us on the
Monty's
PS3,
about to be very happy.
as well as Final Fantasy X and X-2.
Monty's going to be very happy for that.
Oh, man, maybe I shouldn't. And you know what? Edit that part out if you can. I should have said that. You're right. I wasn't even thinking about it. But, anyway, so yeah, PS3, Last of Us, Final Fantasy X, X-2 HD Master. And then on PS4, I'm about to be playing Child of Light.
Alright. So MK, what have you been playing this week? Here we go, long list.
Alright, man. So, as you know, I've accomplished my goal of owning every system that's relevant for the next 5 years at least. So,
This should be a mega, platinum achievement, mushrooms,
Except for Nintendo
stars,
content.
and... mushrooms and stars, man. You got all
He's got to make
systems.
his own achievements printed on his Nintendo games and just, keep them tally in his room.
Nintendo do need achievements, man. They're the only one. But anyway, on PS4, I actually just got the Amazing Spider-Man 2, so I've been playing that. Before that, I was actually playing some Rayman Legends a lot, and obviously 2K. Myself, also, I have Child of Light and Daylight. I'll play Child of Light, probably along with Corgan tonight. On the Xbox, I've been playing Titanfall still. That's really all I have. I didn't really get into Forza that much, so Titanfall. And oh, by the way, I forgot to mention the WWE Network is now on the Xbox as well, so that's pretty cool. Well, the Xbox One, I should say, on there now. Pretty cool stuff. But yeah, I've been playing. So I guess the question is on the Xbox is what have I been watching? But anyway, on on the Wii U, the Wonderful 101, I've still been playing that. I got into Sonic Colors again as well. On the 3DS, Kid Icarus is for real up there with Gravity Rush in terms of my favorite handheld games. So we've been playing some Kid Icarus.
Fire Emblem.
3DS. Me and this guy I've only known for like a few hours at work yesterday. Me and him mutually agreed that the 3DS has the best video game content maybe ever. If
it had The Last of Us, I would agree. All right, I'll stop.
The Last of Us is one game, but
it is the one game.
But 3DS has like eight quality games like Last of Us, so you got to give it credit.
Oh no, it does have quality games. It just doesn't have The Last of Us.
Four games. All right, A Link Between Worlds, that game beast. Anyway,
hey, like I said, it's got a lot of quality.
That's 3DS. On Vita, still Final Fantasy X. Titus gets it in. And then on Steam, I've been playing Max Payne 3. And then also I just purchased Sleeping Dogs for $3.
The Max Payne.
Max Payne. And I think that covers all of them.
Good for you.
All right. What have I been playing this week? No, that does. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right.
Well, and on iOS, I've been playing Injustice.
Oh my God! Dude. Anyway, what have I been playing this week? I've been playing Trials Fusion. And
how is that game, by the way?
It's pretty good, actually. I like it. And I've been playing some 2K. That's it, really. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure every single episode in this segment, like, at least 3 of us have said we've been playing 2K.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
That's it, really.
I've kind of stopped playing it. Need to get back on that.
Mr. Monte, you were missed this week. Not really. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
I know Money. He's been playing mostly 2K and DriveClub.
Yeah, Money's been playing 2K, Dark Souls.
On PlayStation Now.
Yo.
What was that game?
Monty's been playing Pokemon. That El Shaddai.
Yeah, Money was playing that on the PlayStation Now.
Yeah, Money has PlayStation Now, actually, so maybe we'll get his thoughts on that next week.
Yeah.
Correction, beta. Just so our listeners know, it's not actually out.
I think he enjoys the concept, but I don't think he enjoys it.
It's time to wrap it up.
Yeah, we're in the process of wrapping it up, Boos.
Gosh. Well, I'll be right back.
This has been episode. Hold on, Boos, are you here still? Yeah?
No, he just
still here, but
All right, so this has been episode 9 of Coast to Coast Gaming Central. Again, we'll be back next week with episode 10, probably earlier in the week, but you know us. Again, check out the website, www.coast, the number 2. What was it, CGC, right?
Coast2CGC.com.
There you go. That's our website.
There you go.
Also, check us out on YouTube. Check us out on Instagram. Check us out on Twitter. We're everywhere. But again, Corgan's going to be posting some stuff soon. He's going to post a review. Monty currently has a review of Metal Gear. I'm going to be posting reviews on there. We're all going to be posting reviews. Check out our website. Check out our weekly podcast as well. You can download it directly from SoundCloud if you want, which there's links to that directly on our website, right, Boos?
Yes, there is.
All right. So you can check it out there.
All right, I'm going to say bye now. Deuces. Because I got to go. I'll be right back.
Boos is going to say bye. Again, I'm MKGUY. I got my boy Crazy Kid with me.
Goodbye.
Got my boy K Lyric.
Remember, if you ain't playing The Last of Us, you ain't one of us.
And I'm going to say bye. We'll see you guys next week. Adios.